Hey guys, this is Sine Mora for the PlayStation Vita. Sine Mora just came out today for the Vita in the West. However, it has been around for a little while. It came out in March earlier this year for the 360, and it's also been out on Steam for the PC for a couple months. But this is our first look at the Vita version. If you don't know, Sine Mora is a 2.5D shooter. 2.5D meaning it's a 3D game on a 2D plane. Horizontal shooter, not unlike maybe Gradius or R-Type. Take a look into the game today. Obviously in the menu here we have a bunch of different options, but let's just get right into the game. If you can't tell, I've come down with a bit of a cold, so I won't be talking too much during this video, more showing off the gameplay. Hooray for you guys, you don't have to listen to me the whole time. In here we've got story, arcade, score attack, and boss training. I'm just going to go ahead and get into the story mode. If you play in arcade mode from the beginning, it only limits you to the upper tier difficulty levels, but in the position I'll be playing here today, I'm not too confident. So we'll just start a new story game here, and we'll play it on normal. Get a feel for what the game is like. Real quick before we get started, Sine Mora on the 360 was actually run at 30 frames per second, but here on the Vita, they've upgraded that to 60 frames per second, so the game runs silky smooth, which is nice. Obviously a bit of a downgrade in the graphics department, polygons and shaders are missing, but it's not really a big deal, to be honest. The game looks really nice and it runs quite smoothly. So let's just get into it. We start off with a bit of a tutorial here, but I'll blast my way through this, fast forwarding through the cutscenes here, and you can just see what the game is like. So in lieu of any sort of health system in the game, you'll see the time ticking at the top. Anytime that you hit a bullet or hit a wall or anything like that, you will lose time. And oftentimes killing enemies will help you gain various amounts of time. If the timer hits 0, you die and you have to restart from the beginning. That is essentially the health system in the game. So a nice new mechanic there. It's quite interesting. Occasionally here also you get a split route here. We'll go through Novice. And another feature here of the game is the ability to slow down time. Obviously you can't use it unlimited, but you can hold the R button there to do that. It helps getting through these bullet patterns, but obviously once you use it a certain amount it goes away and you don't have it anymore, so you have to use it very sparingly. Alright, that's it for the tutorial after the tokens here. This just shows me what the various power-ups are. So you'll see now it says Stage 2A. Even though I just completed Stage 2B, we've essentially gone back in time here as part of the story. So this is leading up to what happened to get me to Stage 2B, essentially. barely got through that. Wow. Just got one-shotted. Let's try that again. Just fall for it twice. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop there. Obviously, that is on the easiest difficulty level, and I was playing very poorly, but that probably gave you a pretty good idea of the game. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, but first impression, very positive. Thanks for watching, guys.